Helping him with the cards are two more members of his harem. They send hearts fluttering too. The magician places one of the large cards in front of the girl, hanging it from the proscenium arch of the small stage. Now for another card. This one will hang to the right of center, above the empty stool. Now for the third and final card. This one hangs in front of the empty stool that's to the left of center. 3 stools, 3 cards, and 1 girl standing behind the card in the center. Right about now, a street hustler would tell you to follow the lady, so let's do. The magician removes the center card to reveal the girl, but she's gone. We must have been mistaken. I bet she's behind one of the other cards. The magician replaces the center card, and he seems as baffled as we are. Let's go to the right. He moves this one, and she's not there either. I guess we were mistaken. Well, there's only one other place to look. He heads to the far left. She's not there. So he removes this card from the equation. Next, the card on the right side goes away, leaving only the one in the center. There's no question that the girl must be here. Well, so much for that theory. She's gone. Completely vanished. I guess spending a magical evening with her just wasn't in the cards. So, how did the magician use a life-size game of 3-card monte to make his assistant disappear? Here are the secrets. The first one is hidden behind this large proscenium arch. From the back, we can see that concealed behind the support truss is a steel track, complete with a sturdy handle. When the illusion begins, the magician hides his assistant with the first card, then hangs 2 more. As soon as all cards are in place, the assistant reaches up and grabs the handle. The handle is attached to a roller that smoothly glides inside the track. When the audience sees the magician move the first card to reveal the assistant has vanished, she's actually using the card to hide her movement on the track, from the center stool to a position behind the card next door. The handle and track allow her to secretly travel from stool to stool behind the cards without her feet being visible below. The magician is free to show behind the card on the far right, because the girl is hidden behind the card on the left. The magician now draws our attention to that final card on the left side, where the girl is hiding. But where is she? From behind, we see that she is using the movement of this card to conceal her path behind both cards to a hidden position off stage. Nicely done. And she sticks the landing. Now the magician removes the remaining cards, using the same movements so as not to tip his hand. And now you know the secrets to cheating at this giant game of 3-card monte. Next, the magician has a mystical and magical twist on an experiment you might remember from science class. This one uses a large plastic drinking glass. As we can see, it's empty. So far, but not for long. The magician plunges the glass into the bucket of water and fills it. Well, it's more than half full and less than half empty for those of you who care. Watch. He takes a piece of ordinary cardboard and places it over the mouth of the glass. Next, he turns the glass upside down. Some of the water spills out, but the cardboard seems to be holding the water inside the glass. I remember this. Something to do with a vacuum. Bet he can't take the cardboard away. A little magic, he can take the cardboard away, and the water stays inside the glass. Now that's a good trick. Watch again. The count of 3, and the water is released from its magic spell. Nice trick, Masked Man. Makes me wish I paid more attention in school. So, how did the magician turn a classic science experiment into a magic trick that defies the laws of physics? Here are the secrets. When the illusion begins, the magician shows us what appears to be an ordinary glass. It's not. But it's real water, so don't try this at home. The first secret is that the glass has a small hole that has been drilled in one side near the bottom. See? When the magician fills the glass with water, he must be careful to keep this hole covered. Without his finger in place, the water comes pouring out. That's scientific fact number 1. A finger can plug up a leak. Next, he places the piece of cardboard over the mouth of the glass, then demonstrates how a vacuum works. When he inverts the glass, the water stays in place because the air in the glass cannot escape. The cardboard is stuck in place by suction. The next secret is hidden behind the piece of cardboard. There is a clear plastic lid concealed on the back side. This lid precisely fits over the mouth of the glass. See? It fits right into place, just like at a drive-thru. When the audience thinks that the cardboard alone is holding the water inside the glass, it's actually the clear plastic lid that is held in place by the suction. Here we see it without the cardboard. The vacuum created by the trapped air keeps the lid in place, as long as the magician keeps his finger over the tiny hole. Watch as he's able to count down to the exact moment